There we go. I think we got it this time. Let's try that again. The first one didn't work. There we go. Okay, hi everyone. I just tried this a second ago and I just kept getting the spinny lock and I thought I was keeping you guys waiting for me to start talking and sharing. I was going to say, what do you think I'm going to talk about today? But I put that in the title, didn't I? Such a dork. So I've been seeing a lot in my news feed about sleep issues. And what do you know? Within the past 48 hours, there's been a huge study drop about melatonin. And so we're going to kind of get into that today. Day 4 of my liver cleanse. I'm drinking my tea right now with black walnut hull and wormwood in it. There's clove. There's all kinds of really good stuff. I'm going to take a bath tonight in a heavy metal detox. It's beyond fulvic. There's fulvic in it, but anyway, super excited. Love my cleanses. So with this time change and everything else, I've seen a lot of you struggling with sleep, tossing, waking up at 2, tired all day. And I'm going to talk to you about why this is happening and how you can fix it naturally, because we're all about root cause healing around here. And I want to talk to you about why magnesium is one of the most important but yet most ignored minerals for both sleep and your heart health, really. So we are going to cover real sleep solutions that don't involve popping pills. We're going to talk about the new study linking long-term melatonin with heart failure and the heart sleep magnesium connection. And yes, I'll show you the magnesium sleep oil I use personally, but only after the foundation. So why are we not sleeping well right now? And if you're on here, say hello and drop a comment if you're watching live or replay. I'll try to keep an eye on the comments so I can answer. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. So I can give you a shout out and thank you for coming on. And I'm going to have a little giveaway at the end also. You guys have heard me talking about our nasal inhalers. I have 3 right here, and they will go to one lucky viewer who participates in the discussion. What do we have here? Allergy relief, spikenard, and myrrh. So super excited about that. Anyway, so let's get into it, shall we? So before you buy a thing, I want you to try these sleep foundations, okay? We are not sleeping well because the time change has messed with us. Our internal clock is all screwed up. The circadian rhythm is out of whack. And when that clock is off, your body starts to struggle and to know, it starts to struggle to know when to release that melatonin, lower that cortisol, and enter that rest mode. And add stress, scrolling social media, sugar, the blue light. Get yourself some blue light glasses. I don't know. Here's mine. How do I look at glasses? These actually I should be wearing all the time because I'm online all the time. So these help block that blue light that comes from your screen. They're dirty right now. I've been working all morning. So your body just doesn't feel safe enough to sleep. And so you toss and turn. You've got all that stress from work. You've got financial stress. The holidays are coming up. The daylight is getting shorter. The time change just happened for many of us. There's few pockets in the world that don't experience that. So there's a lot going on right now, and the sleep is all screwed up. I know this time of year, I always get to a point where I'm only sleeping 4 to 6 hours a night, and that'll go on for a couple weeks, and then I'll stay up really late one night, and that'll put me back on track, and hopefully I can sleep in that next morning. So before you buy anything, let's just try this, okay? Dim your lights 1 hour before bed. Turn all the lights down. If you've got a dimmer switch on, and turn maybe one accent light on in the room and just start that circadian rhythm to start coming into play. Get off of your screens and turn on blue light filters. Don't push past your natural sleep window. Like when we were growing up, my brother Tony, I remember my mama saying this. My brother Tony needed 7.5 hours of sleep. Not 7 hours and 45 minutes, not 7 hours and 15 minutes. That boy needed 7 hours and 30 minutes of sleep. That was his sleep cycle. I don't think he sleeps like that anymore, but that's what it was when he was little. Have a brain dump. Get rid of everything. Write down what you have to do tomorrow so you don't have to think about it when you're sleeping. Get that out of your head. If you had something bad happen during the day, write that down on a piece of paper. Just tear that up and throw that away. It's out. It's not addressed anymore in your life. It doesn't serve your purpose going in tomorrow. You can't take it with you, right? You can't take it with you into tomorrow. You can only deal with it today. So put it to bed. That's got its own sleeping bedroom. And then write down your manifestations and goals that you want. Put that on a note beside your bed. Create a wind down ritual. Maybe you pray every night before bed. Of course, get those lights down, put on some essential oils, do some mild stretching, some journaling. Just get rid of all of those thoughts in your head. Have that incandescent light bulb, not the newer ones. That's going to help too. So let's talk about melatonin and that new heart study, shall we? So I don't know if you've seen the headlines, but I've seen it several times in my news feed today. Long-term use of melatonin, a year or more, was linked to almost double the risk of heart failure in adults with insomnia. Double the risk of insomnia. Does that mean melatonin causes heart failure? Well, not really, but there is a very strong study out there. It does mean that we should be cautious about relying on it every single night for sleep. It isn't meant for long-term daily use. It's meant for like jet lag, occasional use, but not chronic stress and exhaustion. So here's where it gets overlooked. Sleep is not just about your brain. Your heart needs to rest. It needs to have deep sleep. I don't know if you've ever looked up the traditional Chinese medicine, the organ circadian rhythm clock, but it's pretty impressive. I know between 2 and 3 is when the liver, because I teach on the liver all the time, but that is when the liver starts to regenerate. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Yeah, I saw that too. Like, oh my gosh, I better teach people. But your heart needs that deep rest also. It needs to just calm down, not have your brain telling it all kinds of these things to start racing all crazy and getting you all anxious. But magnesium is at the center of both of those. So for the heart, every heartbeat, put your hand on your chest. Feel that? Every heartbeat depends on magnesium. And 90% of the people in the world are low on magnesium. Did you know that? Magnesium helps to regulate that heart rhythm and heartbeat strength. Low magnesium is linked to high blood pressure, arrhythmias, palpitations, and even heart failure risk. Stress, sugar, caffeine, and poor sleep all completely deplete the magnesium even more. But for sleep specifically, what does it do? It helps calm that nervous system. It lowers that cortisol so melatonin can rise naturally. It supports the GABA, your calming neurotransmitters. It relaxes the tight muscles, restless legs, clenched jaws, and it helps you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up rested. And oh my goodness, we've got industry royalty in the comments, Miss Karen Ford. I love that woman. She's a rock star in this industry, and I just appreciate her so much for her leadership and friendship, and she's just a beautiful woman. So when your magnesium is low, your body literally cannot relax anymore. Your heart, not your muscles, not your mind. Nothing relaxes. It's the magnesium that causes that. And so one of the products that I carry in my wellness store is a magnesium sleep oil. And it's the final layer of your routine after you've journaled, after you've said your prayers, after you've had that soft, soothing music playing. I have a harp playlist on my in my iTunes that I listen to. It's so relaxing. It also helps calm my mind for focus when I'm working. I just love having that play in the background. So it doesn't, like I said, before you buy anything, try those other things first and see if that works. And if it doesn't, then reach out to me and we can get you hooked up with that. But it's this kind of bottle here. But so before you start with any supplement, you're going to start with your rhythm, your nightly habit. Wash your face, brush your teeth, do your prayers, listen to your soft soundtrack, do some gentle stretching, and just breathe. Lower the lights. Okay. So when I use this at night, I spray it on the bottom of my feet and my calves before bed. If you know somebody that has that kicking issue when they're sleeping, right? Their legs can't sit still. This is the godsend for that. So spray it on your feet, rub it in, breathe deeply, and just give your body permission to release the day. Just let it go. You can't take it in your sleep. You can, but you're not going to sleep. Just let it go. I can deal with it tomorrow if I have to, but I've already written it down on paper so I don't have to worry about it while I'm sleeping. Right now, my focus is sleep. It's not yesterday. It's not tomorrow. It's just right now, these next 8 hours of comfort. And that really helps your body relax the muscles, ease that anxiety and that restlessness, drift into more sleep more naturally, and then wake up feeling loosened up. Like your body is going to feel relaxed, but you're going to feel alert because you're going to get good quality sleep with this. So it's not a knockout drug, and it's just a reminder to your body you're safe. You can rest now. So if you're tired of being tired and it feels like a fight to get to sleep instead of a natural rhythm, try those tips I gave you. And if that doesn't work, then reach out and we can give this sleep spray a try. And if your heart is overworked, your mind won't slow down. So drop the word sleep in the comments if you want to try this, or maybe even share some tips that have worked for you. So happy Tuesday. I appreciate you guys. See you on Thursday night's Detox Diva, where we're going to knock out an amazing presentation on how to stay healthy during the holidays, not gain weight, hopefully, and probably lose weight, setting us up for the big reset for January 26th. All right. Happy Tuesday. Bye-bye.